freaked out about being put up on the block. And while I was thinking about what I wanted to do, I thought it was important for us to have a conversation. And I offered him a deal. I said, hey, Jason, if I don't put you up on the block and you happen to get picked and play in the veto comp and you win, will you allow me to decide what to do with that veto? And he goes, dude, absolutely. And I said, all right, man, well, let's make a deal. We shook hands. He said, thank you so much. I was 1,000% sure I was going up on the block. I felt sick all day about this. You have my word. We shake hands. And it made me feel good because obviously, as everybody knows, last week, like the house kind of blew up. The nomination ceremony was intense. You know, everyone's kind of going at each other's necks. Devins and Rome are going back and forth. Jason, you, Mama Ange, you guys start going back and forth. It was Haley entered the chat at one point. Like, it was intense. And then at one point in time, my name got thrown out, right, in front of the house. And obviously that didn't feel good. But you handled it like a man. He came up face-to-face. He apologized to me. You made amends with Angela. You've made amends with Haley. And so honestly, dude, like I respect that. And then when you came up and we made that deal up in the HOH room, I respect that. So, you know, thank you. Like, thank you, Jason, for turning the game around and your game plan. But there is something that I do want to address with everybody here. After you and I made that agreement, right? And we had a conversation outside. And you said, hey, if you won the veto, you would use it however I saw fit. After the veto competition, several people started to come up to me saying that you had made a deal with all three of the nominees. That if they picked you to play in the competition, you would use the veto on them to take them down. Right? That was kind of the first thing that I had heard. Then I started to hear that you're going to different people in the house, different groups of people in the house. And people talk in the Big Brother house, so of course, you know, word gets back to me. You're telling one group of people, keep me here, and if you do, I'm going to go after Kamu, Chuck, and Haley. And I'll take that shot that nobody else may be willing to take. You go to another group of people and you're saying, hey, if you keep me here, I'll be your shield and I'll take the shot at the icons. I'll take out Devins. I'll take out Dee. I'll take out Mama Ange. Right? Then I hear from a different group of people that you're telling Drew and you're telling Barrett, you guys are at the bottom of the house. You're expendable to them. Curry. The house is going to look to target you next. All these things are coming back to me. When I thought that we were cool, and then I hear that you're throwing out my name, especially when I'm HOH, I don't think that's the smartest thing if I have the ability to put you up as a replacement nom. But my question to you is, if you were to win the power veto yesterday, would you have held your end of our deal, or would you have used it on Lala like you told her she would, or that you told her you would?
I didn't know whether he was going to do the veto, but
I never promised
if anybody
her.
was going to win, because he never made a promise to me. So I don't know who he made a promise to. But, you know, listen, I'll tell you straight up the box. But it would be my hope that he would be able to win the veto. But he never made a promise to me to use the veto on me. So that was not a promise that he made to me.
And I talked to Haley, and I talked to Angela, and I said if I did win the veto, I would do whatever Kamu wanted, because that's what I told you I would do. That's what I told you over here. I told you that in HOH room. I told you that before the comp. Even playing the game, when, you know, I went up against you, I thought that was, like, very great of you to, like, step up to the plate, too, so I didn't go against the girls, and, like, we could handle it together.
That was why I did it.
So, like, also, this is Big Brother, right? So, like, for my game, I have to look at what's best for me. Would it be best for me to go against the people in power as a group? I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, I'm at the bottom. You told me, too, in the HOH room that the house said that Lala and I are the biggest threats of the house.
Not the biggest threats. I never said the biggest threats. I said when I had a conversation with everybody in the house,
our names were chosen.
The names that came up the most, that seemed to be ruffling feathers, that seemed to be kind of...
I was ruffling feathers?
Well, I think that is pretty fair after the nomination ceremony
But
last week.
After the nomination ceremony, 5 seconds later, me and Angela handled it, hugged it out, apologized. I came to Chuck, I came to Haley, I came to you.
Yeah, I understand. But
I just want to say, all I'm saying is, y'all had a conversation with Kamu and said that I'm the one who should go on the block. Y'all, according to Kamu, said that she should go up on the block. So this is a whole group thing that you're saying. They said that we are the targets. So of course, I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to get renommed. That's a very natural feeling for me to have, is it not? When everyone apparently is saying I'm the big threat because I won one blockbuster. I've never won power twice. I've never won HOH.
Like, I never won anything. I couldn't even hit a ball. How am I the biggest threat?
Because we were friends with Rome, and we had connected. That's what Angela said. You said that it was very obvious because we'd worked out together that it looked like we were an item. So y'all got Rome out. Congratulations. Now my game's open because I don't have Rome anymore. Yes, I was talking to Angela yesterday. I was like, how do I play this game without looking like I'm strategizing with people? And how do I do this game without looking like I have friends here, dude. Like, I love Lala as a person. Without Rome, that was the glue to our alliance. Very open about this to everybody, dude. And she was telling me yesterday, you get to be friends with people. You get to have connections and relationships. So, yeah, I have a relationship with Lala, but does that mean I'm still working with her in this game? Game and relationship, those are two separate things in this game, right? I think we can all understand that. We all been relationshiping with each other, and y'all be gaming with each other, too. You can't lie about that. That's what this game is. So you can't sit here and make me a giant target in front of everyone and try to call out my game. I'm not done
Valid.
yet. And, I get to, play my game. And my game maybe was to lie to these 3 nominees to their face so I can switch up my game and work with you guys. Haley, to work with you. I've been working with you. And everything I've said to you is back right now on the table for everyone to hear every time. Every time when I fought with you, it was on the table after I talked to you. Haley, I've trusted you in this game. I've trusted you in this game. Listen to me. I've trusted you. I've given you everything. All the information. Whenever you ask me anything about Lala, whenever you say, why does she hate me? I'm telling you, I'm working on making her like you. I'm doing my best. Why does this girl act weird with me? I'm working on her. I'm letting you know that what he's saying right now to the whole group is stuff that I've said to you. So it's very clear. Come on, let's not be stupid, you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all are a total cool
Boom,
item.
boom,
Y'all are
boom.
strong as hell. Sickening. I wish I could be a part of it so I could stay in this game longer. Which is why I would lie to them playing Big Brother. Hello? I would do whatever the hell you wanted. Dude, you have the power. Why would I lie to you? That would be stupid of me to think that I have the power against the 3 strongest people in here. To think that I can protect all these girls myself when I can't hit a fucking pickleball. Please. What the hell? And I love pickles. Okay. So this right here, the show, which feels very much like the Devin show at the nomination ceremony, when y'all were up in that room together and didn't let Rome inside, right? When y'all were giggling and hee-hee and ha-ha up there as a group without half of the house, and then you had this whole plan knocked out when Devin's had his show, and all y'all went, oh, wow, will you do that to Lala? Very obvious, bitch. This is not fucking, you guys are not great actors. I live in Hollywood. Like, it was very clear what was going on. Like, let's not be stupid here. Good job, good plan, good game plan, y'all. Then you can say no, but listen, it's fine, it's clear, it's in the past. We handled it, I apologize, I'm forgiving, y'all forgiving, you said. But here we are again with another show, with everything that's been said pulled out to try to make me look like the crazy one. And I'm being very clear right now.
Good.
I'm being very honest. Of course I'm going to say, if you pick me to play veto, I'll take you down. But then I'm going to see what's best for my game. And what's best for my game maybe not would have been doing that. Right? You wouldn't even give me the chance to do that. And guess what? It's not even in my hands because I lost. Because I'm not a comp threat. Because I'm not good at sports. Because I'm not hand-eye coordinated. So I'm not the biggest threat in the house.
And I'm definitely not the biggest damn threat in the house.
So that doesn't make any
hit a ball.
sense to me.
But
I'm still over that.
tell people, Jason, that after, I mean, you've
Listen, I came to her, yes, so this is an Angela's.
me out again?
No, who did I say that to?
I don't know. Kamu just said that.
I never
You're going to get out the icons.
I never said that to anyone.
No, I didn't hear it.
No,
I'm hearing it right now. I'm
no, he
asking
did-
you.
no, he was-
Did you say that to somebody?
I never said that to anyone, but what I said to Angela last night was like, look,
And I will say that
somebody else
I'm
said
not making that up. That information did come back to
He
me.
said
But Jason,
somebody
else. From who?
I'll let you go. I'll let you go on for a long
from
time.
who?
I just want to say this.
Say their names.
I
just
wanna
wanna
know.
say
Who
this.
said, I've never said that about Angela.
I would really like to
Okay.
know.
So who said that to
That's
you?
fine. It came back to me. I'm just going
Well, it came back to you from where?
from this group.
Well, because
What? Say a name.
I'm not going to throw somebody
can I-
under the
Why
bus.
you just threw me the fuck under the
No,
bus?
but here's why, Jason.
Tell me why, Papa.
Because last week, dude, you can't sit here and play and act like you've been playing an honest game. You try
I
to
can
turn,
now.
Hold up. You try to turn the women against the men. You try to turn the men against the women. You were trying to play directly in the middle. You and I have had conversations, and you've had conversations with multiple people about that. That's why your game blew up the way that it did last week.
And I'm not allowed to change.
I'll let you talk.
Aren't you a man of faith who's allowed to change? Can you teach me how to change? I thought I've been
listen,
changing.
I let-
Have I not made a change?
Jason, I let you can talk. We can
Sorry,
leave our faith out of this. I let you speak. Let me finish. The reason why your game blew up the way that it did, and people had a hard time trusting you, the women couldn't trust you, the men couldn't trust you. You and I both know that. Everybody in the house knows that. So to think that after just a couple of days, you're going to be able to build bridges with everybody back in the house and nobody's going to be sus of you is foolish. So, of course, hold on, let me finish. So when I'm here, when people are coming back to me, and they say, hey, man, Jason's talking about putting you up, after you mentioned my name at the nomination ceremony last week, of course, I'm going to be suspicious of that.
Of course.
And then when I hear from a different group that you're going after another group, I just want to clear the air, man. That's why I brought this up. It's not a show. I'm just saying, let's get everything out in the open.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
So who told you this?
Hold on. Right now, it seems like you're playing in the middle all over again. It seems like you didn't learn your lesson the first time. And that's why it's coming back to me.
Okay.
And
Maybe
that's why
this is my lesson to change and be better then. Maybe this is my moment to change and be better. And maybe it's too late. It sounds like you already renominated me. So we just do the veto ceremony now? Because it sounds like I'm going up. That's what it sounds like.
I just want to see where you're really at.
If we're clearing the air, why don't you just point out who's telling you this stuff? Because if it's certain people...
If people want to speak up, they can speak up. I'm going to let them do that. I'm not going to call
you. You didn't let me speak up on my own terms. You put my shit out there for me.
Man. You've been the one that's been saying everything, and everything keeps coming right back to you, Jason.
Okay, fabulous.
Just like it did last week.
Fabulous.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about it. The whole house is here. Let's talk about it.
Well, I want to say something, though, because, I mean, I understand. Obviously, I don't know how to play the game, because I've been told I don't know how to play the game, so I don't talk, game with everybody, because I thought I was just being myself, and that was my kind of game, I guess. But in reference to the, telling people this and telling people that, how do you know who's telling the truth about what? How do you know somebody's not setting something up? Because
Because he said, I'm going to try to take out the competitor threats. I've only ever said that to you.
No,
I've only ever said that to you.
No, you did
Who
not.
have I said that to?
I don't even remember you telling me that.
So we had talked about that last night. That's the only way it would have gotten back to you. That's the only time I would have ever said that.
I did not tell you
I
that.
said that. I said that I would never even do that until we got past jury. Like, if we got past jury, you're going to need help to get further. That's what I told her. That's what I told her, and I'll be honest about that. I told that to Angela last night.
First of all...
No, Barry, you saw us in the bathroom talking last night.
Yes, we did have a good conversation.
And Dee tried to come in, and she said, we're having a conversation, and you had to walk out. Remember that?
We had a great conversation,
That's what happened.
Jason.
It was great.
But I don't remember you saying that